All right. Man, back in effect. LLE Astrology, we back. So it's been a long time coming. I can't remember last time I did one of these. But you know what? Formula's still the same. How these work? We got each sign. We have the way the deck is set up. Overall energy is what's fairly important. Okay, with masculine Leos and feminine Leos. We're gonna start with Leos first. I'm a Leo, July 26th. And this bitch, you already know what it is. So shout out to all the Leos, man. One thing about me, I could never hate on another Leo. That ain't never been my MO. That ain't never been our MO. And as I get this little breakdown started, I got a lot of informative lingo. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to really subscribe and check it to my channel to really get used to the terms and this language. It's all original and made up. That's why it's kind of like hard to digest and comprehend sometimes. But I don't go live that much, so any messages and stuff like that, I really ain't tuning into that. I got a message to put out. I am a Christian psychic, by the way. Like I say, a lot of my rhetoric, a lot of what I do is just different. Just just vibe. And I am a Leo, and don't let my Leo-ness kind of get in the way of these messages, because you know what I mean. As I get the spread out, y'all be getting Leos fucked up. Feel me? From my analyzation, it's just misunderstanding. That's all it is. People take our kindness for weakness. People take our fucking confidence for cockiness. Like, people think we know every goddamn thing. No, it's just passion. We put our all into everything that we fucking do. We'll die for this shit. We'll die for the love of our life. We'll die for our family. Like, a lot of motherfuckers don't even grasp that statement. They think we ain't got no love for ourselves and we put ourselves before everybody else because we ain't got a life or we ain't got nothing popping. Like, fuck out of here. We're rare specimens that you need to appreciate, and not appreciating Leo, man, that's like the worst shit you can do. Oh, you guys just seek attention. Nah, no, not at all. You know what I mean? Just misunderstanding. Our love be here, and we be looking for this because Leos treat a person how they want to be treated. That's why we get mad when that fuck shit happens. You know, we are overly dedicated to the cause. So when that shit's unmatched, it's just reciprocation, misunderstanding, and reciprocation. Leos, that's all it is. So just fall back, move in silence. We ain't got to broadcast every damn thing. You know what I mean? As long as we do what we need to do, that's all that matters. So let's get with it. Overall energy is fairly important. Bottom line energy is very important. We got the Leo woman up top or feminine. You know, I'm LGBT, and that's where the damn door stopped. Friendly, you know what I'm saying? So we speaking for those 4 volumes right there. Whatever you identify with. Female role, feminine role up top. We got the Leo man, masculine role at the bottom. So it's overall energy, feminine role, masculine role. And then we got columns. So the first column is like the beginning of a movie. You know how, like in the Matrix, you know what I'm saying, when Trinity was on the computer and she beat the shit out of all the cops in there? Like that's what this energy is. It's just like coming straight into the movie. You know what I mean? At least in my spread, how I keep things. Second row is the feminine role, or women. We got the conscious role and subconscious and karma and mystery madness. It's like a grab bag. It could be any of those energies in this role. Third row is the masculine role, or the men. Final row is the future. Something ain't happened yet. So whatever's in the future, it can be prevented, fixed due to like modifications of actions and behavior. It doesn't have to be a sealed fate when it comes to future business. It can always be changed because you can always reshuffle the damn deck, the deck that life has handed you. You know what I mean? You can always reshuffle the damn deck if you don't like the cards you was handed. So we just start in 4 minutes. Let's get with it. I'm not gonna break down like this in any other astrology reading for the week. I just want to. It's a Pimtro and Leo's first because the coolie hot. The kid goes first. So overall energy, we got the Knight of Cups. Now, in my terminology, aces to tens are karmic cycles. Divines go through that too. Then you got the divine realms of being. That's knights, queens, kings, and things. You know, big faces and shit. How do divines move in an infinity? We do stuff for the kingdom of God. We do stuff for the world. We do stuff for our family. We do stuff for other people. We do stuff for ourselves. We do stuff for the less, fortunate or whatever God got us doing out here. So, saying all that to say this, This is big emotion. Knight of Cups is the Romeo card in my deck, LLE.Ascension deck. I ain't gonna break it. Like I say, I'm breaking a lot of stuff down in this video. I'm going live for the other signs too, but I'm just getting real breakdowny on the fire signs because I don't want to reiterate this ever. So, Romeo card. It's just young love, puppy love, teenage love. Don't hurt me again. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is all natural feelings that Leos go through. I told you, we extra passionate for shit. We're overly dedicated with the love and the emotion and the passion and shit. See, love like this is how us Leos get caught the fuck up. We do have a very Disney, very fantasy, very like retro nostalgic way of looking at love. Like chivalry. Like, it's just a lot of aspects to love that we really bring a lot of cups into. What are cups in my deck? Those are emotions and feelings. Now, all feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. You feeling some type of way, then you mentally going away with it because your heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. So when you have big emotions like this, make sure it's given to the right cause. Make sure you're just not giving this shit to anyone. Let's go for the masculine and the feminine. Like, it's okay to have a lot of love for someone or some place or something, right? But you don't want to put your all into nothing. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket based off just your feelings. Feelings are cool, but it's the wands, actions, behavior, things you're doing, things you've done, not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. It's the actions really that count. Because through wands, Pinnacles happen. That's manifestation. Persons, places, and things. Shit you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. So it's just big love. A lot of Leos are finally like this, you know what I'm saying, with their prospects and shit like that. And when it comes to prospects, people that we love as Leos, we do pedestal people. The people that we love, the people that we cherish, these motherfuckers are on high platforms and they can piss on us and we be thinking that shit rain till we, bathing in this shit and find out that, damn, that's urine. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do kick people off our pedestals too, like a Spartan in 300 when they fuck up, when their time is done. You know what I'm saying? After we giving them a limited, you know what I'm saying, amount of rope to hang themselves with. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like at the end of the day, be careful who you put on that pedestal. That pedestal needs to be evenly spread. But given our Leo identities and how we move and shit, like, it just don't work like that. Everybody is not gonna get the same love that we're giving the number one. This is number one. Like, ain't no friend finna have it good like a family member. Like, ain't no partner finna have it good. It's just any random person. Because how, in our head, how are we supposed to differentiate people? I'm calling you my dub thing or my booski, but I'm calling everybody my boo or my booski or whatever nickname I'm giving everybody. How am I differentiating you from somebody else? We wouldn't want nobody naming us the same nickname as everybody else. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, when it comes to your emotions, you get what you're given. Something is making you feel this good, but are you getting that back? Is this shit being reciprocated? Or is this just a fun? Or you just geek that they even hit your line or even spending time with you, you know what I'm saying, to kind of keep you at bay to continue to do what they've been doing. So this is just big energy. Looks like a lot of people are back with their, not exes and shit, just, people that they separated from. Got a little razzle dazzle. Things happen, but it looks like shit is cool now. More smoke. Got the Four of Cups. This is the world. What's the world? It's third dimension, temporary space and time, where everything expires. Everything expires. Persons, places, things. Relationships too. You gotta have a realistic standpoint when it comes to this big love right here. So even though you up in the clouds with the emotions and shit like that, at the end of the day, you're gonna have to get back to earth, Leos. That's what it's about. A lot of y'all are really caught up in the rapture of love, Joe, and it's like, you know what I mean? Come back to earth. Get down to earth because, like I said, if you stay up here and things happen, the fall, back to earth, like after you get hurt or things separate or shit didn't work the way you want it to work, like it's just gonna be tragic. It's gonna be tragic. So it's good to have big emotions, but make sure you're grounded with these emotions because you don't want to fall too hard. Jumping out the window for love. Bottom line, got the Nine of Cups here. And this is your dream come true. Wish granted. You know what I mean? Fantasy just happened to happen. Emotions, like you kick this off with a Knight of Cups, big emotion. Leos, bottom line, Nine of Cups, which is miracles because dreams do come true. God still split Red Seas. He still appears in burning bushes. Same stuff God was doing then, he's still doing now. Ain't nothing changed. You know what I mean? Miracles do happen. They gotta happen to let you know that God for real. That you for real. That the power of the tongue is mighty powerful. That you speak these to existence and thoughts become things. But it's just a lot of emotions. You see how we're just Leos, be included, just in our feels a little bit too much. It's good to have this type of joy because that's really what the Knight of Cups is. It's good to have joy in your life, but like I say, make sure it's rooted in reality. Four Cups, that's the world. And bottom line, it's more important than anything. Miracles do come true. But once again, don't let this miracle or this dream come true, like I said, kind of take you too far. It's like an astronaut spacewalking. You spacewalking. There's other people that spacewalked and made history. You should just be blessed to be in space, spacewalking right now. Because you know what I'm saying. Everybody don't do this shit, but it's like nah. You want to take shit to another level. It's like yo, I want to break the Guinness Book of World Records as being like the first astronaut to just go the farthest. Would be the first astronaut to go the farthest, and it's like you putting your life in danger trying to make a magic moment more magical. Like just let that shit ride. You feel what I'm saying? Like you got a good thing going. Let it chill. You just got back with your dove thing, with your dip and shit. Like let the dust settle. Don't be rushing into shit. Don't let your feelings get you hurt. Don't jump the gun. You know how we Leos overanalyze. You overthink. We be thinking shit there that ain't even there. It's there because we synced it. We synced it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, get out your feelings. We need to get to some wines, G. Like, we're feeling good. We're feeling real good. This is like Juke Party 2009, 2000, you know what I mean? Like 2009, trying to bring that shit back good. Like, when House of Kicks closed down and shit. But anyway, female, woman, feminine, Leo. And the Leo women are the out. What does a female lion do? Every fucking day. They hunt. They raise the young. Do every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? What do male lions do? You know, we protect the kingdom. Like we're protected. We don't do much. We eat, sleep, shit, fuck all day. Like that's relaxed. Way more relaxed than the feminine lion. The feminine lions are go getters. Like exactly what a female lion is. That's a Leo woman at the end of the day. And she look good doing that shit. You understand what I'm saying? And as us masculine Leos do too. I'm a divine feminine though, but I'm a man at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like Leo women do a lot more. So we're gonna touch a lot more on what y'all be on because y'all, Three of Cups. Feminine Leo coming into this situation, this energy of the week. You're gonna learn a lot about third parties. Three of Cups is feelings and emotions. First of all feelings and emotions are just indicators when you're going mentally. So Ace of Cups, that's self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, self-identification, self-realization, nigga, like get yourself straight. Two of Cups is a relationship. This is the love that you got with another person. But before you can love anyone, you gotta love yourself. All right. Before you can respect anyone, you gotta respect yourself. You know what I mean? Before you can be loyal or indebted to anything, make sure you're indebted and loyal to your cause before you start jumping on other people's shit. Right? Two of Cups. This is learning how to love a person. And what type of love do you give another cup outside of yourself? Unconditional love. You don't love the way they love you or how they love you. You might not even be fucking with nobody else. You could just be fucking with them exclusively, but still, third parties. We're gonna learn a big lesson about third parties. Love a person unconditionally, not the way they do things, not how they do it, not when they do it, not where y'all be doing shit at. You dig what I'm saying? Like it should just be unconditional. So whatever happens between this shit, it could not even be no more, and you could be by yourself. The love is still there. The respect is still there. You know what I mean? The admiration is still there. Might not be no loyalty. Might not be no nothing going on physically between you two. But like I say, it's you love them unconditionally. You love them where they at. You love them where they are. You love them how they are. Behavior is consistent until the change. Something you learn in the relationship process. Then you got third party. You with a relationship with. something else happen. Unless this person is like your twin flame, you know, this is just another karmic, just another random, just another dip. You're gonna get a good lesson on why you need to focus and pay attention to what you got in front of your face. Because by adding new players here, I mean, two things cannot occupy the same space. Period. So you have to learn what a third party is. Anything could be in the way of your relationship. It could just be you being in your feelings too much, getting in the way of the relationship. And then say this is the love of your life, right? And this is you. Well, you're still gonna have to learn to love this person you love and their family and their children and their career and their path and their purpose and their whatever I mean, they got shit attached to them, just like you got shit attached to you. You got family. Like he's the new addition here. And I mean, you had shit in your cipher and around you popping off well before you met the love of your life. So it's just third parties. We learn all about third parties. Two things can't occupy the same space, and you need to focus on what you got. Don't let things get in the way of what you have. Also, you can get in your own way. Feminines, don't get in your own way. Due to y'all feelings. Okay? Masculine, you come to the situation with the Ace of Swords. A lot of masculine Leos, male Leos, men Leos are going up. You know what I mean? They finding path, they finding purpose, finding God. You know what I mean? Finding like their path. What's a sword? It's a thought, it's a decision, it's a direction, it's mentality, it's ideology. It's going in the, you know, it's going up. There's only one right way, and that's up. You know what I mean? So there's like a lot of lions, you know what I mean? Male lions out here finding a path. But what also is the Ace of Swords? Is strength, power, authority, dominion, valor, courage, strength, anything you need. Like this is like the loading chamber in the Matrix. That's what happens when you find your path. You find your courage, you find your strength, you find your voice, you find yourself. And you move forward in this power, in this strength, in this authority and dominion to really get what you need out here. Like the bottom line, which was a dream come true, which granted miracle or a fantasy you're trying to manifest out here. Feminine role. Leo feminine, you in regards to yourself personally, you got the Five of Swords. This is focus. See, you Three of Cuffing, distracted. Third parties, shit is in the way, mixed feelings. You're all over the place, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to focus. All right, because at least if you focusing, you ain't being distracted. Three of Cups is a distraction. I told you, it's only one right way. Any other way is a distraction. So you need to focus. What's focusing? That's like cocking a bow at a target or aiming a pistol at a target. You hold the gun in your hand long enough, that bitch real, so it's heavy as hell. It's gonna fuck up the accuracy of your shot. You holding that motherfucker up so long, and with a bow, you keep your arm cocked back long enough, it's gonna definitely fuck up the accuracy of your shot. So you need to focus. You obviously had a relationship to focus on. You let something else get in the way. I told you two things can't occupy the same space. Something has your mind, they got you. If they got your mind, they got two. Or you walking around here with none, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, can't let third parties get in the way. And like I say, this is you. This is the love of your life. This could be, like I say, your lover's kids or baby mamas, whoever they are attached to them. They're not going anywhere. Like, this is your lover. This is his baby mama. This is his child. They're gonna fucking orbit him the way moons do the earth. That shit ain't never gonna change. You, your children, and baby daddy and shit. That's what it is. Third party. Your baby daddy might not be in the motherfucking way, but he's definitely orbiting your fucking cipher. You know what I'm saying? So don't let it's an orbit. You understand what I'm saying? The planet, the way the moons are set up in your life, they shouldn't be colliding or hitting anything. Unless your mate or your spouse got a lot going on. And if it's just too many moons and it's just too much shit orbiting you two binary planets right now, things gotta be in order. Harmony. Understand what I'm saying? So if anything that's like freshly inserted into your system, whatever you like to put it, focus on that. Why do you focus? So you ain't letting no enemies in your cipher. So you ain't letting no karmic in your life. So you just ain't letting anybody around your motherfucking kids or anybody around your family and shit or your business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be so satisfied in your feelings, okay, that you end up not focusing on the snakes coming all up in your turn. Don't take because you everything doing good and you feeling good that you ain't got to look out or be prepared for anything. Like, fuck all that shit. Stay on guard. Stay on point. Because at the end of the day, it's just like, if you ain't focused, all right, then things are going to happen. Things that you don't want to happen in your cipher. Moving on. Masculine in regards to the feminine. It's just your relation to the women in your life. The woman in your life. Mom's, daughter, sister. You know, you got the 6 of Wands. You win it. When it comes to the feminine department, get some smoke on that. Why are you winning in the feminine department? Ace of Cups, because like I said, a lot of you Leos, you know what I'm saying, myself included, y'all found yourself. You know what I mean? A lot of us was like on some, oh, I'll settle down once I get my shit together and once I get my paper up. Well, your shit's together, your paper up. Ends meeting like a motherfucker. You got yourself. You're winning on that. So now let's focus on that 2 of Cups, that relationship, that dub thing, that main squeeze you're going to take to the next level. You got yourself together. Cool. Now, even when you find 2 of Cups, a relationship, or the person you want to, you know, build with, make sure they love themselves. Because you can love them all day, you know, but if they don't love themselves, then it's pointless. You can respect them all day, but if they ain't got no respect for themselves, I mean, you know. So you got to find a chick that's got herself down like you got yourself down. Or he could be a she could be he. You know how I be rocking over here. Like, at the end of the day, you win it. So whoever you end up with gonna be like it's gonna be an upgrade. Whoever gets you, understand what I'm saying? But what they're gonna do is upgrade you too. You got yourself down pat. Now it's time for you to learn how to deal with another cup. It's a fire sign thing, mostly in Sagittarius men. It's like, you know what I'm saying? They so good, they so solid that it's like it's gonna be like you're gonna have to be a great pitch for them to even be interested on how you're gonna, you know, add to their life. Because they're cool by themselves type shit. It's just like a chick basically putting on a pitch on why she should be in your life. And you feel like you got your life together so much that people gonna have to pitch to be in your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is, you got yourself straight. You winning when it comes to your department. That's cool. Now it's time for you to learn how to play well with others, mainly feminine. This is having the patience and the time to fuck with them. Can't be too busy for the feminine energy, because if you ain't learned Leo masculine, you are the protector of the feminine energy. It ain't just the feminine energy, it's the feminine emotions and physical presence and shit. Moving on. Leo women, as far as the masculine, the men in your life, we got the 5 of Pentacles. A lot of you are going through the dark night of the soul with your mates. Like, they make you feel good, but it's almost like it's temporary. Like, you only feel good when you fucking with them emotionally. Like, emotionally, things are cool. You know, the things that's going on, you know, the actions are good. Like, wands are actions and behavior. Like, it's just a physical, I don't want to say physical failure, but it's just when it comes to the physical part of it. And when I mean physical, I don't mean like physical part. That part is cool, because that's what some got you on some teenage love, juvenile love, young love. It's the Romeo card as in Romeo and Juliet. And the reason why I call it Romeo card, because Romeo and Juliet was a fucking tragedy. It wasn't a love story. They shouldn't have killed themselves. They should have been Rome and Jules, telling their grandkids about the story of how they met and how they got here. But nah, they met their demise as teenagers. I think that's fucking tragic. Romeo and Juliet should have never went down the way it went down, but it did. It's fucking tragedy. So you don't want to just be all in your emotions. Because if you in your emotions, you ain't feminine focused. You know what I mean? You ain't really seeing the big picture here. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you had a 5 of Swords as far as yourself. Now, as far as the masculine, we got another 5. 5 is low level energy. This is 5 of Pentacles. It's 50%. It's failure. It's a dark night of soul. Dark night of soul is just going without something. A masculine, perhaps. Or you feel like you isolated. This is being physically isolated. Like, you're in a good relationship, you got a good thing going on, but you're like physically isolated. When you're around and shit is popping, shit is cool, but it's like majority of the time, really by yourself. And you're starting to feel that void. Feel, Feel, that void. As far as the Leo man, You got the Four of Wands, bruh. The home front. It's this with your house, the four walls you call your shelter, your home, the hometown. This could be twin flame union, reunion, recognition for my divine subscribers and divine listeners out there. This is like finding your twin flame. You've been looking for the one. She's finally appeared. It's like you've been trying to reunite with the one you lost or the one you almost fucked up and she split on your ass and it's like she came back. And it's like, thank you, God. Not a cup. Like I say, the person that you probably pushed away. You thought they weren't gonna coming back no more. It's like a homecoming, a reunion. Or it's like things are gonna hit home. When it comes to relationships, shit is gonna hit home. When it comes to whatever you're trying to manifest out here, could be your business, could be the new direction that you're going, whatever it is, you're gonna hit home. Meaning like home base, because you gotta win. When it comes to the feminine department, you win. You got a good one, and you got yourself together finally. So it's just like a union. It's just like perfect. Future final roll wrapping this up, so we can get to this other message. We got the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is fear. Leo feminine. You're going to the future with the Knight of Swords. Fear. What's fear? That's making moves without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. That's why you need to be focused. Fear. That's just being mentally discombobulated from a Ten of Swords. What's Ten of Swords? That's death or permanent ending. What's Ten of Swords? That could be a divorce. What's a Ten of Swords? That could be just the end of a relationship or the end of a friendship or the end of someone's life. And now you scared. Death can make people be in fear, but don't, be scared of fear itself. You know what I'm saying? Fear is a mental thing. Just like death. It's a mental thing. It's a sword. It's a thought, decision, mentality, ideology, direction you going, or it's something you mentally register. When someone dies, you register it. Because everybody probably know they dead. You probably don't know they dead because it ain't registered to you yet. That's why when a death happens and you register it, it's traumatic. Then you end up in this energy right here. Or you hear somebody dying, Ten of Sword, they're dead, Ten of Sword. And you're in this energy. Because it's like you don't, how they die? Where they at? Like somebody in your family, you tell somebody in your family they got shot and shit, and it's like it ain't registering in your head what happened. You don't know if they're alive, you don't know if they dead, you don't know if anything happened. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know what I mean? It's something you register. A breakup. You can break up with a chick all freaking day. You can break up with a dude all day, but until they register it in their head, it ain't over. Even though they passed it, because fear only make you cling on to some shit that ain't there. And somebody can die, and like I said, you can't cling on to whatever just left. It's something you're gonna have to register. It's a whole breakdown in another conversation. But feminists, don't be scared of nothing just because you physically isolated or by yourself due to like a third cup or third party. Because at the end of the day, you got a dream come true or wish granted that's gonna happen, and whoever got you beaming off this energy, right, are kind of gonna appear or slide in your life the way you kind of wanted them. So I just see with the Leo feminine energy, it's just like it's kind of like trouble in paradise due to like a new element that's been in your life or a consistent element that's been in your life, like in the background or behind the scenes, like whatever this behind the scenes or background element is reappeared and it's kind of created a ripple effect of things that's happening on the home front for you. And every action has a reaction, and it just seems like through a reaction, a lot of Leo feminines are kind of like scared. Either you was too dependent on your situation. Now you see exactly what the situation is. Maybe you were over indebted or put too much time, energy, and resources into a situation that you're tired of putting things into. Whatever it is, you in fear. You only fear because you don't know the unknown. You at a place you ain't never been before with a person, or just physically a physical place you ain't never been to before. You just really feel isolated. Whatever it is, it's where you need to be. All right. Final card in this message, Leo man, you're going to the future with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is internal conflict. What's internal conflict? That's things that's going on inside. Five of Wands is outside conflict. Like, outside conflict has nothing to do with you unless you involve yourself. This is people talking shit. Let them talk shit. They ain't doing nothing to you, right? Like physically doing nothing to you, right? All right, well, cool. Don't let those words affect you. Don't let what people say or speculate on affect your actions. It's just like rain. Let it fall off you. But internal shit, that shit you can't escape. That shit you can't dodge. That's something you can't tune the fuck out with. It's your woes. It's your complexes. It's what makes you you. And as Leo, we all have complexes that we're gonna have to eradicate going into the future. It's a lot of good shit that's happening. We finally found the love of our life, right? We finally found our path. We finally found our direction when it comes to our enterprise and our businesses and shit. But guess what? Our demons, our woes, our complexes, our drama, that's a 24-hour job healing that shit. Just because we're in a new physical place don't mean that, you know what I'm saying, our issues and our complexes are gonna end. It's more money, more problems. So at the end of the day, if you expect more money or a more stable situation or more perks or more influx on what you already have to kind of make your life better or heal things that way, like nah, there is no quick fix to shit. You're gonna have the same issues you had, I don't know, 10 years ago, that you have now unless you correct it. Behavior is consistent until you modify or change them. What is internal conflict? Actions and behaviors. But you're gonna have to change or modify. Going to the future. Hey, heal what's inside because ain't nothing physical gonna change what's going on here. You gonna change that. All right. So that's my message. Went too far out here. So this is why this is why you learn how to shorten things up. But I'm gonna shorten up these other readings though. Give me 1 second. Telling you, Aries and Sag is gonna be mad. You just did 30 minutes for Leo. Y'all gonna shortchange me? Like, nah, like just breaking down a few things. So let's get straight into Sagittarius real quick. Sag. Now, think about Sag is, man. You gotta understand, man. It's business, man. It ain't personal, bruh. You know, it's business and not personal with a Sag. If you understand that, things will work a lot more smoother. But this business never personal attitude, you're gonna at least have to have like boundaries for them. You can't treat your kids like business. I mean, you can't treat the fam like business. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to, like, I don't know, get emotionally engaged. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my personal opinion, Sagittarius only got one good trait, one bad trait. Good trait about Sagittarius, real shit, man. Anything y'all put y'all mind to, y'all do. Anything y'all put your mind to, y'all can accomplish, and y'all accomplish it so easy that it just becomes hell trying to find the next thing to conquer, next thing to accomplish. Luck works on y'all side, and y'all can identify luck when it's coming like a crackhead coming to ask you for money and shit. Like, you know how to finesse luck in a way that can't no astrology sign, in my personal opinion, comprehend or can master in the way that you have. You guys are born survivors, but y'all bring the survival aspect to life and to everything that y'all do. And that's what rubs people the wrong way. And for some, it's y'all mouth. It's a fire thing. Leo's got a mouth on them. Aries got a mouth on them. Sages are like the mouth kings and queens. Y'all words cut people down in size. Y'all do have a way of chopping off necks and balls. Necks and balls, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to like getting your point across or smacking motherfuckers that's crossing your territorial line. Leos are the most territorial, but Sag is only territorial when it comes to their business, their professional life. You know what I mean? Their family life. They keep their family life away from their professional life because they don't want their family in their head fucking up their professional life and shit. They keep their like social life and their professional life completely separate because they don't want their fucking friends or the shit that they be on to kind of get in the way of the money. The money business, because it's business. Like, it ain't personal. Like, the business part, you gonna keep that shit popping. That's what the focus is. Family, we love them. Love them. But, you know. This shit here is gonna feed the fam. This shit here is gonna make me top tier amongst my friends and colleagues and shit like that. So it's just the business aspect. Like I said, it'd be good to bring the fam on the business aspect too. Fuck the friends. We could both agree that, you know what I'm saying. We don't need all that. I mean, at least bringing the fam into it and just introducing them to the lane that you're just so passionate about. It's business in any type of way. Y'all micromanage. But anyway, first card in this message, which is fairly important, you got the devil card. What's the devil card? This is addictions, overindulging. This is being chained to something or something being chained to you and you don't know it. This is a bad fucking contract. This is you being codependent on someone or something, whether you realize it or not. This could be somebody living vicariously through you. This could be you living vicariously through somebody else. This could be also backwards behavior or regressive behavior. You're doing shit you said you weren't gonna do no more. Going back to your old ways to benefit. You know what I mean? Something that you got going on. So, but this also could be a good card too. The only good thing I get off the devil card is like experimentation or trying new things for the first time. Skinny dipping for the first time. Sex for the first time, trying weed for the first time, getting drunk for the first time. Like, I'm not promoting this shit, but it's, you know what I mean? Something you gotta try, something you gotta do or in order to like really get down with the plan. So, you know, whatever this devil energy might be, it seems to be like fairly important to what y'all got going on. So I just take this as new elements. Sagittarius, don't be afraid to expose yourselves to new elements. It's like what I do. I'm a Christian psychic at the end of the day, but if a Christian see what I'm doing, they're gonna be like, nigga, that's the devil. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you do is the devil. So I don't know why you call yourself a Christian. Nah, it's just this shit is foreign to you. It's a new element that you just kind of getting aware of. It's like me as a shorty smelling marijuana and shit. You know, I always liked that smell, but I never knew what the fuck that was because I was young enough to get like hid from it. And, you know what I'm saying? I was getting sheltered from my mom and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But once I got old enough to understand what the fuck that smell was, you know what I mean? And how that smell was coming and shit, I just got familiar real quick. You know what I'm saying? Just things like that. You know, just getting in the know. Another example would be like the Urantia book, Ancient Teachers of Miles Chan's Deck, the Book of Fairies, uh, just weird books. The Book of Moses, the Book of Enoch. Just, you know what I mean? Like books that had the occult stamped on them when I was a kid at Barnes and Nobles and shit. Like I was always attracted to astrology books, fairy books as a kid. You understand what I'm saying? But I grew up in the church. Like my grandfather was a pastor, my mother was a district missionary. I mean, my grandmother was a district missionary. Mom was a missionary for a little bit. And I come from that background. I come from that cloth. You know what I'm saying? And it's like my mom told me to stay away from the books. Stay away from them books. Stay away from that section. Why you always over there? It's just like I was just intrigued by that shit as a kid. Then I get older and see that the occult stamps just kept people away from them shits. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how something I don't know that was deemed as the devil or something you need to stay away from. That's where I get most of my basis of information from. I don't call it the occult. Some shit is, but not that. It's like that. Some new and foreign, yeah, it's gonna look bad for business or look bad on relationships. Like even relationships, it's like you being professional with relationships. Like be with somebody that make you happy. Let's say you are a missionary or you in the church or you in the politics or you up in status and shit. It's like, well, my husband needs to be in the church. He needs to be this. He needs to be that in order for it to be cool with what I got going on. And it's like you fought him for doing, I don't know, for smoking weed or doing coke or some shit like that. Good guy, takes care of you. He's a good dude. He's got nice shit popping. Or her. He could be a she could be a he. You know how he rocking. But it's like that one vice keeps you from dealing with her, but then you deal with everybody else. It's like you go to church and find a church girl, or you go to church and find a church man, and they more fucked up than the people was in the street who you was fucking with. They only had like one vice. You understand what I'm saying? You can't persecute people for like being them fucking selves. You're gonna have to learn to accept them for who they are, not deem them titles of unprofessional or the devil or whatever label you putting on people, because you know how y'all Sagittarius is, man. Soon y'all figure a person out, y'all know how to deal with them. It's like, yo, I've known you know enough to that you're gonna do the same shit, and I don't want to fuck with you no more. Like I figured you out, and you might like real shit. 95% of Sagittarius hunches are correct. Sagittarius says some shit like 95% of the time that shit correct. I don't know if y'all speaking that shit into existence, but Sagittarius talk, I pay attention. Cause y'all do see shit the average motherfucker don't see. Y'all are picking up on other vibes and other things that the average person just ain't really focused and paying attention. And y'all coming at it in a business aspect to where you taking the feelings and emotions all out of shit. Let's make y'all totally different from Leos, because this shit here, you take this shit off the equation doing business or building with motherfuckers. So, you know what I'm saying? They don't take your kindness for weakness, or they don't come at you fucked up. I mean, shit like that. So, and that's just fairly important. Bottom line, it's very important. No, we got the Eight of Wands. This is communication. What's communication? Is 80% nonverbal. 20% of the time you talking. You know, it's just 20%. Communication is the shit you do. What's a want? Things you're doing, things you've done, not things you finna do because they don't mean anything. So talk about what's important. Don't be small talking about bullshit. If you're gonna talk to somebody, talk to them about some real shit. This looks like you got questions about this psychic shit, this tarot shit, this occult shit. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, you inquisitive about everything else, business related, socially related, political related. Let's get on some spiritual shit. You know what I mean? Let's get open minded to other forms of like other dimensions of life. You're aware of these dimensions. You hear about these dimensions. Now it's time for you to really inquire about them. Bottom line, Sagittarius, y'all inquire about everything else. Once y'all inquire about something real, y'all talk about everything else. Let's talk about some real shit. Yes, it's a devil energy you putting on it, like a rogue energy, a rebellious energy. It's like just an energy. The energy you think you see your kids on when they like doing shit that's just different. You look at it as them as like rebelling or them being like going down a darker path, or you thinking that other people are influencing them and they're not being themselves, given like your intake on shit. Yes, you are smart. Yes, your hunch is shit 95% correct. But that 5% you wrong, that 5% you incorrect on, I'm telling you, it's like a social spiritual prison you put people in. A box that you put them in and they can't get out. You don't give people the one thing that they want from you. You find out that that's what they want from you when you don't even give it to them, because you know the power in that. Like I say, you come at that shit just different. You're gonna have to let go of that control that you have over your influence of people or over things. Because the devil energy could be you. You know what I'm saying? Codependent, chain to people. Want people chained to you. You doing reckless and backwards ass behavior, or you just want control over every motherfucking thing. Sag woman, you're coming to the situation with happiness. I like to see this shit because Sag women deserve to be happy. Because y'all so on business, man. Like y'all, I'm telling you, there ain't even enough hours in a day for y'all to do half the shit that y'all want to do. Like y'all are different. Okay, so when y'all are happy, not saying it's rare. Not saying it's rare, for a Sag woman to find happiness. I'm just saying, like, it does take a lot for y'all to beam on this energy. And you're beaming on this energy because I can feel it. What's making you beam, G? G Baller, Six of Swords. This is rolling with the homies. My coolest voice, my coolest card. Rolling with the homies. So, what rolling with the homies mean is you finally rolling with the homie. Like, that was his name this whole time. He was the homie. And like, that's how y'all do with y'all relationships. Y'all keep them bitches under wraps. Y'all keep everything under wraps. Y'all private life, y'all business. You don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing, yet alone, like I say, intermingle the different parts in your life. You know what I'm saying? You keep shit so separate. You know what I mean? But it's like this type of happiness is bleeding over into your career. It's bleeding over into like your family and shit. You rolling with somebody or something. Hopefully it's a body, because usually something that makes you happy and you rolling with it in this manner. You know, too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. But those are things we talking about. We talking about like let's just see a person. And I'm gonna get to them in a second because I actually see who they might be. Any rate, you found something good and it's working and you rolling with it. Could be a formula to generating the new influx of money you got. Could be the new path or direction that you've been going with your life, and that shit just making things overall better. You start dieting, like you're vegan now, like you stop dealing with people, you stop going to places, and by you doing these things, it's like basically like making you happy to see your work pay off, to see your influence among people, to see that the people who are in your life are proud to have you in it and are overly dedicated to your cause. Probably better than more than you are. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of takes a lot to make you happy. It comes from the direction you going in. It's because of what you're doing and what you rolling with. Whoever you rolling with, you definitely rolling with God because God is the next card and he's got your back. Sag Male, you're coming to the situation 9 of Pentacles. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. Shit you could taste, test, see, feel, okay? 8 of Pentacles is your life. Your life is shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed you sleeping on, 4 walls you call a shelter. Your job is in your life. Your children is in your life. Car, clothes, accolades, rings, trinkets, family heirlooms. Like, I mean, your life consists of a lot of shit. As long as you got a life, that's really all that matters. The average person ain't got one. You get what I'm saying? So lives usually look like this 8 of Wands here or this 8 of Swords here, just all over the place. You know what I mean? But what you're doing is lining for 8 of Pentacles, your life. You personally are lining your life up. What? To fit another person, place, or thing in there. And it's weird because the next card after this 9 of Pentacles is a 10 of Pentacles. This is that person, place, or thing you wanted in your life, It's like you lining your shit up to secure the bag. You secure the bag. Isn't that so Sagittarius and shit? Nigga, you put your mind to do some shit, boom, it happens. Like, you've been doing this shit. So what you do, like, I ain't even gotta go no further. You're planning on having a person, place, or thing in your life, or securing a person, place, or thing in your life. Could be a job. You've been trying to secure a good job, not no bullshit job because you a Sag and when y'all work with y'all professionalism and shit. Like y'all don't fuck around. Anything y'all give y'all time, energy, and resources to better be worth that shit. And you know, you line your shit up, boom, you're gonna get it. Okay, just facts. Feminine Sag. You in regards to yourself, or Sag woman, y'all in regards to yourself right now, we got God out here. God is the King of Swords. And usually when God come out, it's gonna be some good shit that's gonna happen, it's gonna be some bad shit that's gonna happen, or it's gonna be some ugly shit that's gonna happen. God can be in the form of a blessing or a miracle. God can show up in the form of a illness or death or some shit like that. God can be Moses, helping Moses split the Red Sea and bringing the lost tribe through from this little Pharaoh epidemic here. Or God can be Solomon and Gomorrah, man, raining fire and brimstone down on your whole motherfucking parade, Joe. But whatever it is going to be K for karmic based karma. It ain't just earthly karma that divines and karmics go through. Divines and karmics are two different people. You got divine karma. You understand what I'm saying? God needs you to do shit too. You can't just do shit for yourself your whole life. Nah, you were put on this earth for a reason. Whatever this reason was, I'm pretty sure God got a lot to do with that. You can Ray Charles, dad, and put a blind eye to the shit that God been trying to tell you. But like I say, you get to dodging shit you need to do. You get to making promises to God, and then God comes through like this, and it's like you pray to God for something, and God make it happen. But you said if God made it happen, you promised God you was gonna do some shit. Now it's time for God to come collect. He ain't Rumpelstiltskin coming to collect your firstborn and shit, but he is like, yo, what's up? Like, no. Said you was gonna give that, like, you doing everything else. Shit, what's up? I mean, did you forget who you made a deal with? Like, I told you. See the devil card. This is a bad contract. And usually, this type of energy is like you married. You married. Like you married a person, like in the eyes of God. So you might not be with your ex-husband. He could be every name under the sun. You know what I mean? He could be your ex. Y'all could be separated. Y'all could be all that shit. But guess what? Y'all still married, right? Y'all got married in the eyes of God, son. This was God, a God ordained union that you, God, and this person made a whole contract with, son. Guys is popping out like, yo, so I see you happy. Ten of Cups. Rolo was good. But what about your husband here, man? Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to like end things to begin things. Like, this is the whole situation. You need to like wrap up. What's keeping you from tennis sport in this situation? Is it beneficial for you still to be married and do your thing? Because it look good on paper having this person's name or having this person's account or business attached to your shit. Like, hey, for karma. You know what I mean? God come through. I'm telling you, he looking for all promises. It's like God come through like what? Like, I'm feeling a Rumpelstiltskin vibe from God. It's just like coming to collect, nigga. I put you on. What's good? Like why the top? Let's put more smoke on this. Told you it's either a good thing gonna happen, a bad thing gonna happen, or ugly thing that's gonna happen. God, he was just being out here clarifying that. We got the Four of Swords. What's the Four of Swords? It's an idle mind. What's an idle mind? It's the devil's workshop. The first card in this message was the devil. You've been idle on a God level tip. It's like you promised God you was gonna do something, you ain't do it. You promised somebody of God, a child of God, a person who was really for the kingdom, for the purpose. You about business. It's like you pulled a business move on a purpose person or a business move on a purpose deal. And now you finna feel the effects of that shit. I'm saying God's finna personally fuck your shit up. He's just gonna shake shit up. He's gonna come in the form of a tower moment and shake some shit up for you. What is he shaking shit up for? For you to realize what's important and what's not. That two things cannot occupy the same space. That you got to practice what you preach. You can't build rules for other people to follow them, but you don't. Like, nah, if you're going to be a flock or a leader or a shepherd to a flock of some shit, then you're like, if anybody got to be accountable, it's going to be you. You know what I'm saying? If you are the head of a business, if you did, take the reins to make an operation happen that's currently in operation, that you running from afar, I don't think you got too much accountability for how you're. It's like, yes, you got a business. Yes, things are going good, but at the end of the day, you're the owner, unless you're the boss. But hey, accountability factor is here, and it's a mental thing that you just ain't registered yet. And that's how you said just be. Y'all be so busy that y'all be forgetting shit sometimes, like what day of the week it is. But anyway, Sag masculine, you in regards to a feminine energy, we got the Ten of Pentacles. I say it looks like a person that you want in your life. You're going to secure them in your life, or you're going to find out that you already have them in your life just like this. What exactly is this? Okay, Eight of Pentacles, that's your life. So, some Sagittarius, like I said, y'all wanted this job. Like y'all had a 9. Okay, and you was preparing for this job. You got the job. You wanted this relationship. You're preparing for this relationship. You got the relationship. Because you want this relationship in your life. Eight of Pentacles. You see how your life looked before you lined it up? There wasn't no room for nobody to share your life with. Could nobody really fit in your life? Could nobody really fit in your script given what the fuck you had going? You know what I mean? And it's like, now they can't. You put a lot of work to manifest. The Ten of Pentacles is manifestation. That's manifestation. You want to do something, you do it. That's all the Ten of Pentacles is. You were saving to get something. It costs $10 to get whatever it is. You only got $9. You know what I mean? You almost there, but you ain't got it. Ten of Pentacles, you got it. You got enough? I got enough. All right. Manifestation. You bought it. I mean, so this is a job, a home, property. It's a pinnacle, person, place, thing you've been saving for, because whatever this manifestation is, it's just gonna help your life get where you want it to be, which is a good situation. Sag woman, you in regards to the masculine energy, you got the Eight of Pentacles here. Remember, you're happy, you know, by the way things are going, by the way things are flowing currently, but it's like you're kind of blind to a fact or a deal or agreement that you kind of forgot you reneged on, or you got to take care of, or some shit like that. And when it comes to the masculine energy, you got the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is the Khalees bossy card in my deck. The song Khalees bossy, that whole swag, her swag, the mood of the song. Like, I'm bossy. First one to do a lot of shit. It's like you talking your shit. And you can talk your shit because you paid the cost to be the boss. But what you don't want to do is just go around bossing people, chopping off heads and cutting off nuts. You bossing your man around, thus emasculating this nigga through your verbs. You ain't physically doing nothing to fuck his flow up. You know what I mean? He a man at the end of the day, so like, but this is your mouth. You know how your mouth is? Your mouth is like a sword that really chops people down the sides. You either speak life in people through your tongue, or you take life away. You're, like I say, you Sagittarius is women in particular. Please learn how to monitor what you say. I know y'all look at the Leos and look at the Leos in your life and be like, well, they just say whatever the fuck they want. They're getting praised for it. Like, fuck that. I'm gonna say what's real. I'm gonna keep it fucking real. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes keeping it real can go wrong. You don't understand the influence you got. I told you, Sagittarius is y'all could be cult leaders, man. Y'all influence and opinions matter that fucking much. You might not think you got followers or you got influence or people look up high to you and shit like that because you look at yourself like everybody else. You try to put yourself on a humble level to where you ain't like Leo, because y'all see Leos and y'all got a lot of opinions on Leos. Like, y'all think y'all fire brother signs and fire sister signs are just like attention seeking, doing too much as people. Leos do what Sagittarius do. We just do it different. Leos will broadcast the shit that they do. Sagittarius don't say shit. Leo will be overly dedicated to the cause and make a lot of noise and do a lot of shit. You more behind the scenes. Like, Leo will take the spotlight. You more behind the scenes. Like, I don't need the attention. I don't need the spotlight. I don't need people to know shit what the fuck I got going on. Like, I just do shit different. And y'all do. That's why that's why most Sagittarius are successful in business. Because like I say, it's the whole business aspect. So that's really what's on y'all head. Business is y'all more in tune with business than the spiritual. And you can say you spiritual all day, but even it's all business. Family. It's a lot of shit in the family aspect y'all kind of are Ray Charles blind to, because it's just is business. Business aspect that needs to change, because while you keeping that business aspect all day, every day, that boss aspect all day, every day, what you're gonna end up doing is just bossing everybody around. Can't be a bossy boss, you know. It's how you talk to people. Because remember, bottom line, energy, we got the Eight of Wands. It ain't what you saying, it's how you say it. Leos hear that all the fucking time, but it's different. Like I say, Leo says the first shit to fly out their motherfucking mouth. I'm Leo. I do that. Understand what I'm saying? And I deal with the consequences afterwards. You monitor your thoughts to where you know damn and good and damn well what you're gonna say before you even say it. You think before you speak, but you're slow to speak. It's the slow to speak shit that's fucking shit up. You don't have to talk. Be like a Leo sometimes. Just say the first shit on your mind. Just really say how you really feel. Just really take that professional hat the fuck off and really just turn up real quick. It's good for Sagittarius to turn the fuck off and turn that work hat off, because what the work hats do is boggle you down. You're stuck in professional mode. It's draining. It takes away your energy. It takes away your drive. It takes away your passion. You know what I mean? And say, Sag women deserve to be happy. And Sag women deserve like breaks every now and then. But you know you can't break too fucking long, because then you know that's a trap, and traps are shit that you avoid. Moving on. Sag masculine, you got the Six of Cups. That's your sauce, steez, essence. It's what makes you you. This is what makes you different. This is what makes you different from everybody else on this planet. See, you like being blended in with society. You don't like standing out. Because you could do dirt. You could do a lot of shit like blended in. You do more dirt, camouflage. You know what I mean? And you've been at this camouflage part of life for a while. It's time to take the Six of Cups to the Seven of Cups, which is the next level. Six of Cups is being all that. We all that. Why? Because we're all loved by God. Understand what I'm saying? We all have path and purpose on earth. You know what I mean? Every human being on this earth, we all are truly the same. But we got to differentiate ourselves from everybody else. That's what makes us divine from karmic, and that's what also makes us an individual. It's time to be an individual. This is you in regards to yourself. You got to be an individual. Can't be a chameleon anymore. Can't be. That shit is not. It doesn't serve you anymore to be in behind the scenes, get in the spotlight. It doesn't serve you anymore to live a private life. Get more public with your shit. You have the influence. You got the power. You got the authority. You got the dominion. You got the sauce. You got the skills. You got the mindset. You got the body. You got everything to really make some motherfucking moves. And these moves require for you to not be behind the scenes. These moves require you to be front and center. Make sure you take the opportunity to be front and center. And make sure you, as a fucking super duper micromanager, don't put nobody else in your slot. You'll rather put somebody in a position to win so you can benefit in the background than put yourself out due to whatever you did in your life. And we know Sagittarius have lived several lives and got a few lives buried in cemeteries that don't nobody know about. Y'all private to a fucking fault. And like I said, y'all done so much dirt. Masculine, feminine, Sag, feminine, and male. Like y'all have done so much dirt and have so many previous lives and shit. That's why y'all all about business. That's why, like I say, anybody that get to digging up dirt from your graveyard, you stomp the shit out them. You assassinate them and bury them in the cemetery that you created to bury shit. Like you know what I mean? Like that's anybody gonna find out about these graveyards, man. The way y'all got y'all shit set up. Ain't nobody gonna find out nothing, man. Like y'all clear, y'all good. Just get it. Get it. And if anybody, I don't know, get to dig into your grave hard, I'm pretty sure you'll find them and eliminate them, and they will be part of the same thing that they was kind of inquiring about. And you can move on swiftly. Future final roll. Sag woman going to the future, you got the Five of Cups. This is loneliness or emotional isolation. A lot of feminine fire signs are kind of isolated. And I know what it is, because what are feminine fire signs? They alpha women. Fuck you mean? They were the draws, nigga, of the relationships. Like, they run shit. Like, the fuck you mean? Like, I mean, it's a gift and a curse. I love fire signs women. I love that shit. Some men are intimidated by that shit. Some men feel like they competing with you for shit. You know what I mean? Like, I like that shit. So anybody got a problem with that shit, to me, it's just threatening and intimidated by a woman that just grabs life by the balls, man, and just ain't on no submissive yes sir shit out here. So you by yourself because of the person you are, and it ain't even bad being by yourself. Like I said, the average person don't even know how to be by themselves. The average person need a motherfucker. You don't need shit. That's all this energy is. Like, you're gonna get a addition. Somebody's gonna include themselves in your program and in your shit because it's set up like that. But at the end of the day, as long as you good by yourself, you'll never need a motherfucker for nothing. So if motherfuckers intimidated by them feeling that you don't need them because you don't, that's on them. Fuck that. Like, what the fuck does that got to do with you? What the fuck is you being an outspoken woman who just don't take no bullshit? What the fuck that's got to do with anything? Just, you know what I mean? You can be yourself. You gotta be alone for being yourself. Take pride in that shit. Because when you find a like-minded individual that you can build with and not have this energy with, that's better than any dud you're gonna come across with somebody type shit. So final card in this message, masculine, Sag, we got the Eight of Swords. This is a self-imposed prison. Eight of Swords is a self-imposed prison. It's a mental prison. It's an invisible prison, so nobody see you in it. Going through shit, and like I say, given how private you are, given you don't even let your left hand know what your right hand doing, given that you keep everybody out your business, you suffer in silence, like a self-imposed fucking prison. Going back to the bottom line, Eight of Wands, speak, talk, include people who love the fuck out you in your time of need or what you got going on mentally, because whatever the shit is mental. Eight of Swords, it's a long-standing belief that needs to be eradicated. It's a false sense of entitlement, a false sense of security. So I like to call the boogeyman effect. Remember when you was a kid and you used to put blankets over you to keep the boogeyman from attacking you, but in reality, if the boogeyman was real, he'll just pull that motherfucker sheet back and just eat you. Like, this is really like throwing a cover over your head. Protect yourself from the boogeyman. In reality, I mean, fuck the boogeyman. Like, your dad or your mom should be stronger than the boogeyman, right? Okay, we'll call your mom. They ain't gonna think you crazy. They're just gonna let you give you the reality of the situation. There is no boogeyman. Like, there's no fucking boogeyman. And thank you for telling me that so I could tell you this shit so you ain't gotta worry about it. Matter of fact, boogeyman come through, tell that nigga, come get me. I got you. Don't even trip. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, y'all gotta get out the self-imposed prison. It's a long-standing belief that y'all have that y'all deserve y'all current situation when y'all don't. Like, y'all have a martyr. Sagittarius got some of the most so-called righteous and martyr type victimizing, self-sabotaging attitudes I've ever seen. And dude, you'll push away the love of your life just to keep yourself from getting hurt. Like, that shit makes sense. You'll like downplay your whole situation just, I don't know, to protect your peace of mind or protect your heart. Like Eight of Swords, it's walls and gates you build up against your heart and mind to keep your heart and mind from getting broke when you got professional wall climbers and tunnel diggers that can get under all that shit, but you oblivious to it because you actually think this shit still works. Like, long-standing beliefs that needs to be eradicated, Sag, man. A lot of y'all got them. Please eradicate them shit so you can get what's really meant to be in your life in your life. Now, final phase here. We got Aries. Do Aries real quick. Same as the other two. Overall energy is up top. Bottom line energy at the bottom. We got Aries woman, Aries feminine in the first row. Aries masculine. Aries man in the bottom row. And I'm just going to get straight to it. Crazy. How did the devil card pop up again? When I made sure I kept these cards separate. I do my spread. Well, fuck it. Let's get with it. So, first card is message, just like Sagittarius. We got the devil card, which is overindulgence. Being chained to someone or somebody being chained to you, whether you realize it or not. Being codependent on a person or being chained to a person, whether you realize it or not. This is regressing, like regressive behavior, doing shit you say you won't do no more. You know what I'm saying? Or a bad contract, or like I said in the Sagittarius reading, like experimentation to a certain degree. To a certain degree. So why is this devil card out here again? Fuck out. Queen of Wands. So, Queen of Wands is an Aries woman, Leo woman, or a Sagittarius woman. Fire signs. Wands deal with fire. You know what I'm saying? For Aries feminines, it just seems like y'all are battling with the devil. So addictions, y'all dealing with addictions, y'all dealing with overindulgence, y'all dealing with a person that it's like a bitter baby daddy or a fucking husband you divorced and they ass won't go away. They like a fucking bugaboo and shit, just a gnat that stay in your business. That you're kind of like cosmically attached to, given the fact you got a baby by them and shit like that. But it's just like you're trying to escape or get away from something that's trying to clamp a hold on you. But you're divine at the end of the day. So when you in this energy, you have a tendency to, like I said, stand out. Or you have a tendency to burn people. What I mean by burning people is just like you trigger people. You know, only way, in my personal opinion, in my analysts, that Aries can trigger other people is just by them being too straightforward, too blunt, or too forthcoming with their actions and behavior, which are wands. What are wands? Actions and behavior, things you've done, things you've did. You know what I mean? Like things you're doing, not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. So it's like, and it's actions and behavior. That's all wands are. So I just take it as like something you did or something you doing is ruffling the feathers of people because they're getting triggered by what you're doing. You're okay. This is the divine card, like Aries feminine. It's like whatever y'all doing, keep doing that shit. But by y'all doing it, it's gonna bring a lot of haters out. It's gonna bring a lot of frenemies out. It's gonna bring a lot of shit that you didn't see before. This could go for the Aries men too. You know what I'm saying? I just take it as like the Aries male that you don't want to clamp on to, I would say, like a stable or like independent feminine figure. You know what I mean? Because like it might rub them the wrong way. Like you good in what you're doing, because what you usually doing right now is what you'll do to the average woman, and you love women. Like Aries motherfuckers love women. Like facts, nigga. Like that's their thing. That's their thing. So this is just being too overprotective with a feminine that has it together. It's like I don't know, it's like Conan the Barbarian. You know, he meets that chick he falls in love with, she a warrior herself. It's like him calling himself trying to protect her. Like, motherfucker, I'm a warrior, nigga. We met warrioring around this motherfucker. Like, you don't need, I got me. You know what I mean? Make sure you get you. Like, I got this shit together. Don't even try to, like, come at me like I ain't no warrior myself. Like, I ain't seen a warrior princess about this motherfucker. Like, I don't think it's the fact that you need to protect me. What it is I just think you are just playing a role that you kind of need to eradicate. You know what I mean? Like I'm good. You ain't gotta worry about me. When I say I'm straight, I'm straight. And it's just like him not trusting that you good when you're what he is and shit like that. You know what I mean? So yeah. Bottom line. Two of Swords. This is indecisiveness. These are options, or it's like a fork in the road. Sword is a thought. It's a decision, a mentality. It's an ideology. It's like a direction you go and shit. Like it's all mental. Paths. There's only one right way though, and that's up. Any other way is a distraction. Now, until you find out that any other way besides up is a distraction, you go the other way to find out that it's the wrong way or this way ain't clicking or what have you. So this could also be indecisiveness, like you just stuck between one thing and another. It ain't like you stuck between two people because they're not even like physically present for you to like choose between two people or two things, which is what a pinnacle is. No, this is swords. It's a decision or a direction. You stuck between two decisions. You stuck between two directions, two choices, two opinions. You know what I mean? Make your mind up. Like, clarify that, we got the Ten of Wands. This is temporary ending. This is pumping the brakes on something you're passionate about. You know what I mean? This is having the power to leave something alone before it gets worse. So once again, Aries feminine, it's like kind of in a pickle because you're doing good, but it seems like you doing good is like fucking up other people's peace of minds, which is some bullshit. Seems like you doing good is like making other problems and issues arrive and shit. It's like you want to go forward in this relationship you've been in for a minute because you've been investing in this relationship for a while. It's like I'm getting married. You've been engaged for a while now. We're getting married. If we aren't getting married, then I'm not gonna do shit with you. Like I'm not gonna keep going through this another year. Like you got me fucked up. Even thinking that me even wanting to get married now instead of waiting another year, even though I've been waiting now, I don't know, 3 or 4 years already. You try to play me off like I'm bugging. I'm not bugging. You fucking bugging now. And like I say, it's just being an Aries woman. Y'all grab life with a balls. Y'all are direct. Y'all only play y'all roles when it come to like y'all mates and shit like that. Because if they wasn't your mate, you wouldn't tolerate this shit from nobody else. You think what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what? Not giving nobody an ultimatum, because it ain't about that. We love people unconditionally. It's just, you know what? I'm going in this direction. And if you ain't heading this direction, then we can just stop this shit altogether. I've been in this direction for a long time, and I know I'm not going this way. I'm gonna pump the brakes on going this way ever again with you, with this, with us. With the Aries Masculine, it's just like you're gonna have to make up your mind on which direction or which role you want to take with a Pacific feminine overall energy. Because if you keep going in the direction that you're going with this feminine, then she's gonna pump the brakes on whatever y'all got going on. And if you choose to go in another direction, you know what I'm saying, with this feminine, then you're gonna have to pump the brakes on whatever this place or this position was at the end of the day. Like I said, two things can't occupy the same space. You can't be like passive and aggressive at the same time. You can't like be the captain and the first mate at the same time. Like you're either gonna have to be the captain or the first mate. You're either gonna have to be like the alpha or the fucking beta here. Like you're either gonna have to like get in or get out. You know what I mean? You get right or get left. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that crucial. Just given who this feminine is. What I mean by the divine feminine, this is a female or feminine energy that's got your best interest at heart. That's already doing actions and behavior to kind of keep you like where you at with them. You know what I'm saying? Like there's something good to have, but there's also not something you want to cross. This is like a good friend that you don't want to cross. You cross a good friend. Like it ain't just the fact that this person ain't fucking with you no more is gonna be a bad thing. It's like it's gonna be karma to that. This is one of God's people. This is one of the good people in your life. It's like pushing away a bad person or you doing wrong to a good person in your life and shit. Like it's consequences to that shit. Or it's like a good woman that's giving you infinite patience. Get your shit together. And it's like you're still playing. Like this ain't nothing to play with. Playtime is over with. Shit is getting real quick. So coming to the situation, Aries feminine, you got the Six of Pentacles. This is homeostasis. All right, homeostasis is a 60%. It's a D. What's a D? It ain't failure, but it really ain't passing. It's just an okay situation to be in until you get to the next level. Okay, more smoke. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles, we got the Fool card. Now, the Fool card is being in a whole new world like Aladdin. Fool card is the unknown, a new place, a new environment, being uncomfortable because you out of your comfort zone. You know, where you at physically right now, or financial wise right now, or career wise right now, or wherever you at in life, it's cool. It's okay where you at. We're not taking nothing away from that. All right. But what you do need to do at this point is step into the unknown. It's like you got things set up so like decent in your life. Like I don't know how to put it. It's like a comfort zone. What makes comfort zones a trap is it's all good in there. You know what to expect in these comfort zones. It's a comfort zone. It's like coming home and doing the same thing that you usually do to wind down during the day when you come home. That's cool. But when you make that shit like a ritual, when you make that shit like an everyday thing, what happens when you don't do that every day? What happens when you can't do that today? You know what I'm saying? Shit starts to happen. You know? So whatever comfort zone you've acquired could be you gotten used to living a certain lifestyle. Okay, the fact that you can live this lifestyle is cool in the game, but if you kind of like acted like you didn't have the lifestyle and like kind of put yourself back in like a hungry position, like keep that hunger and shit like that to not get comfortable, like it's just the unknown. It's good to be uncomfortable because all it does is shows you really where your comfort zone is. Like comfort zones are traps. They keep you in a consistent place to where you pretty much doing the same shit or tolerating the same shit or permitting or promoting the same shit. When you're in a new situation, it's new shit. You're gonna have to learn new things. You're gonna have to come at things a little different. Different things happen when you're in new environments. You're in the same environment, the same shit happens. More same is not enough. So Aries male, you come into the situation with the Knight of Wands. This is moving fast and furiously towards your divine direction, i.e., the place to be. So, Aries men, wherever the fuck y'all at in life right now is exactly where the fuck you need to be. And to make it even like more spectacular is just like it's like yo, God gave him a right to be where you at. Like, you know, God God don't make no mistakes, and God works in mysterious ways, and everything and anything God does is absolute. 901. Wherever you at in your life is where you need to be to help the people that you help, to bless the people that you bless, to have the mind state that you have, to do the things that you're currently doing. You know, Aries, y'all do everything. Like, y'all are big balls of energy wrapped in fucking skin. Y'all had it y'all way, y'all be everywhere at the fucking same time. You know what I'm saying? Nightcrawler. That'll be any Aries fucking gift to be Nightcrawler, to be and teleport to any place that you need to be. You can get a lot of shit done if you could do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you're starting to understand exactly where you at in life. A lot of you Aries are probably not in the place where you wanted to be, but you're seeing that is exactly where you was meant to be. I mean, you're at a place that's very uncomfortable, but upon getting used to the shit, you're seeing that like that everything happens for a motherfucking reason. Period. You can't doubt God. You can't doubt why. Like fuck the whys. All that matters is like right now. So as far as the Aries role, as far as the feminine is concerned, we got the Four of Pentacles. So Four of Pentacles is holding on too tight to some shit or being scared to let some shit go. Now, you gotta let things go. Not the physical hold on it, but the mental hold on it, the emotional hold on it, or the shit you doing to keep this shit around. You know what I'm saying? Now this shit deals with you personally. So what is you personally holding on to? You got the King of Wands. King of Wands is a divine masculine. For the twin flames out here, it's like y'all holding on to a divine masculine when y'all really need to let them go. They want to go another direction. They want to do something else. Let them do that. Because you're supposed to love your twin flame unconditional. But if this isn't twin flame situation, this is just a good person that you're gonna have to let go. Good man, you're gonna have to let go. It sounds stupid though, but it's like I said, it's not the physical hold of this good guy. It's the fucking mental hold. It's the fucking emotional hold you got to this person. See, divines, they're one of a kind. Shit you don't find every day. You know what I mean? And going to this overall energy, we at the Queen of Wands. A good woman, a good person is hard to fucking find. You don't find shit like these just anywhere. And it's a trip that the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands can be Leos, Sagittarius, or, you know, Aries and shit. I mean, we are the best, like DJ Khaled. Even DJ Khaled's a fucking Sag, you know what I'm saying? But look, it's a good person, and you don't want to keep tabs on a good person. What I mean by like a divine person, divine people got purpose, divine people got paths. You understand what I'm saying? You can't put a stranglehold grip on a person that's going to do good. It's like Selena, right? She was on her way to fucking superstardom, man. I mean, she was already on, but she was about to be like popping. You feel me? And it's like she ended up getting clipped by a person that knew that she was gonna be so far away from her that you know she ain't gonna have no need for her and shit like that. Like people close to you take you out because, like I said, they feel like they can't have you. They don't want nobody else have you. I don't know if you know the basketball player Benji Wilson from Simeon in Chicago. Same shit. Got took it out by his own people because they knew that he was gonna be out of here. Same reason why, like I said, think of any celebrity, man, that got killed by like a person close to them. A person felt like they was losing this person. It's a mental decision to do some shit like that. It's an entitlement. It's entitled to take a person's life because you felt you had the, you know what I mean, entitlement to do the shit like that. Like they say, keep your friends closer, keep your enemies closer. You know what I'm saying? But like some enemies are definitely and already were closer than friends and shit that you don't see in the end. So saying all that shit to say, learn to let people go. They're going to a new plateau. You don't want to fuck they shit up because you don't want them to go. You know what I mean? Or you allow your relationship with them to kind of get in the way of things that they need to go. It's just the equivalent of like you married to a famous actress, you married to a famous singer, you married to, you know, celebrity. Yeah, they're celebrities, but it took a grind for them to get here. You know, you was with them in the beginning. They blew up now. Okay, you're gonna have to let them go. The world needs them, man. God had a plan for them to do the shit that they're doing. Do not be selfish and let you be the reason why this person can't go be great. Fuck you mean? Like you trust them, right? You love them, right? That love need to be unconditional. I don't want to cockblock people blessings. I don't want to hold people back. because of your own personal pinnacle thing. I don't know, your son becomes like a fucking superstar, YouTube superstar, some shit, playing games or doing some crazy shit, a rapper or some shit like that. It's like he's in the cusp of blowing up. But you don't want him to go because it's like, nah, I don't approve of that, or nah, I don't think you should go that way. When clearly the boy been chosen. This nigga been chosen to do what the fuck he doing. Like, don't clip his wings because you don't want him to go anywhere. Like, don't allow your insecurities of your mate or your husband or your fiance or whatever. She got to go on tour, and you hear about what happens with celebrities on tours, or when these athletes go to other cities and shit like that. It's like you're allowing everything outside the love, outside what y'all had going on, to get in the way of what the fuck y'all got. Like, when it comes to letting shit go, let shit go. Just a good person in your life. It's like, I don't know how to put this shit. Like you meet a good person, you know what I'm saying? And they change your life, and y'all have y'all time. Time to say goodbye now, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let that shit lie, cuz, like, you can't hold on to a good moment. You feel me? Like, some moments you can't hold on to. Like, we talk about the physical, mental, emotional hold you be having on shit. Let this person be great, goddamn it. They coming back, they ain't finna leave you like they're yours, right? All right, quit tripping. Like, let that talent grip go, because I'm telling you, being too fucking, it's gonna fuck shit up, Joe. Just let God, like, oh my God, just let them do that. Getting very detailed on what the fuck I'm saying, because, like, I'm really trying to prove this point. Let them be great, all right? You good. Like, just Aries male, you in regards to the feminine energy. You got somebody else, a person, place, or a thing, and a person, place, or thing y'all doing. This is the bridge. All bridges are just, like I say, it's the bridge. So a pinnacle is a person, place, or a thing. I'm a pinnacle. Like, my body's a pinnacle, so that's important. I need to take care of my pinnacle, my body, because if I let my body get destroyed or this pinnacle wear the fuck out, I can't get a new body. I can't get a new brain. I can't get new eyes, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? The shit that you got, you're gonna have to maintain them shits. You know what I'm saying? Because you only get one life. You only get one body. You only get one, like, some things you only get one of, and you're gonna have to really keep them shit. Two of Pentacles. This is you bringing something to the table, or some other person, place, or thing in your place or in your space or in your face. Like, you gotta bring shit to the table. You can't just bring yourself to the table. It's like a chick that's fine as fuck, right? And that's all she brings to the table is her face. You smart enough to be like, what you bringing to the table, shorty? Because if you ain't bringing shit to the table, I could just leave you where you at. Not even add you on my cipher. Whatever's in your Two of Pentacles, whatever's in your face and in your space, that shit need to add to your life. Okay? If someone's coming to just take what you got, because at the end of the day, we're going to talk about the third Pentacle, which is why it's even not a bridge. If you ain't got nothing to bring to the table, you can't come in somebody else's face. Period. Period. This is where you at. This is where you need to be. Okay, in order to get from point A to point C, you're gonna have to get to point B. You don't just jump from A to C. It's a reason why you gotta go through people like gatekeepers to get to the other side, or that saying that everybody needs somebody. Yeah, everybody needs somebody. Like, you can't do shit by yourself. The bridge is very important. We've been building bridges since we've been hanging up coats and Head Start. You know what I'm saying? And our cubbies and shit. Like, it's a common denominator. Some brought this person to your face. Either the shit you got, this is you, this is the shit you bring to the table. They even coming to get what you bring to the table, or they got something to bring to the table and it's got your interest. But whatever this is, both of you need to be bringing some shit to the table. You understand what I'm saying? So the bridge. You don't fuck with nobody that ain't got nothing to bring to the table, because that ain't nothing but a bad move for you. And you don't just bring yourself to a situation because you're just leaving yourself at whims to whatever this person and whatever they got going on. But it has to be a common denominator, man. Period. Common denominators bring people together. It's like you at a house party and you meet this fine ass chick. She's in the same shit you into. That's why it makes this story more like a love story. Yeah, we went to the same party because we was into the same shit. Or we had the same dish because we into the same shit. Like, when people got shit in common, It helps. Like a complete fucking stranger entering your cipher with nothing. It's just like an outsider. It's like, yo, who is this person? Like, who are you? Like, I don't know you. Like, are you know any of my friends? Or you don't know any of my friends? Like, you don't know me, right? Me and you ain't got nothing going on, right? All right, well, you just like foreign entities. You remove them from your cipher because all a foreign entity gonna do is just try to get what you got or get you. So, the bridge. Anybody that's in your face or in your space need to be there for a reason. Okay, it's motives to every fucking thing. A person with no motive, a person with no agenda, or a person with nothing to bring to the motherfucking table, them the motherfuckers you watch out for. Because it's like, why are you here? Like, what is your purpose here? You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to building bridges, once again, you gotta have something to bring to the table. If you ain't got nothing to bring to the table, it's gonna fuck you up. They ain't got nothing to bring to the table, it's gonna fuck them up. If it's a common denominator or it's like work upon both people, then this shit can at least be workable, feasible, shit like that. So, put more information and clarification on Three of Pentacles. We got the King of Pentacles, and that's a owner, a CEO, a master manifester, or just a person that can manifest whatever the fuck they want. So once again, most Aries, y'all kind of got the swag. Like, you a master manifester. This is you. This is what you want. Y'all the masters at getting what the fuck y'all want. So in reality, y'all don't really need a team because you can do the shit you fucking self. It's like shit. What the fuck I need you for? Like, once again, if it's like if you're doing every fucking thing, it's like, why are you here? You understand what I'm saying? Are you just here because of the Pentacles? Or are you just here because of the way I do shit? Like, you know what I mean? Ownership. King of Pentacles is also ownership. You gotta take ownership into what you bring into the table. Don't bring something to the table and have another person take credit for it because I don't know, it looked better that way. Like, it's your vision. This is your dream. People come to take dreams. People come to take things. It's like this is Three of Pentacles is building. It's like you building something and people see what you build and they go build what you built. If you didn't build it, they want to jock what you built. You understand what I'm saying? So some things you do need to keep on the wraps, or some things you don't need to include people in what you're doing because, like I said, in reality, it's a lot of fake people out here who just stealing other people's ideas and like running with it. I mean, you want to be the king of this here, not let this get in the hands of somebody else who probably come up off what you're doing because they're your friend. That's the way this bridge is set up. We all got friends we fall out with, but we became friends with them. We all got lovers we fell out with, but we became lovers with them. Like, you know what I mean? We can't constantly monitor who we put in our cipher, but the best you could do is at least get to the nitty gritty of it. Why are they here? You know what I mean? Are they, is something I can benefit from it? Is something they can benefit from it? Can we be in a common denominator, which is the Three of Pentacles? Now, the next step after this Three of Pentacles is the Four of Pentacles. You know, even when you find the love of your life, even when you find your business partner, even when you get from point A to point C, you're gonna have to like let go of whatever it is you just attained, if that makes any sense. It's like you put out a book, it's successful, but you want to keep tabs on like man, they stole my shit or they stole my shit. It's like, nah, that's a whack ass example. What's the best way I put this shit? It's like the person I guess that created the pistol. You know what I mean? I'm sure they created it for a good reason, and that was probably for protection and shit. They probably had no meaning that the pistol was gonna take the way in the shape and the form that it's taken now. Something good that was created that turns into like madness, like the atom bomb, or I don't know, just something that was made for good that's just like being taken to a whole different direction. Once you manifest something, once it's out there, you don't have the control over what the fuck people do with it. You can put disclaimers on shit all day, but people gonna do what the fuck they want to do. So whatever creation, whatever idea, whatever thing, pinnacle you're putting out here, you have to let it go. It's like a child. You gotta let your kids go. You gotta let everything go. Everything has to go. You can't hold on to shit. It ain't the physical hold of it. It's just the emotional and mental hold that you got on things. You know what I'm saying? Even when you get to the place you want to be in life, you're still gonna have to let go of your old life or the things that don't serve you anymore. Just because you got more money, just because you got more status, like I'm telling you, everybody who started with you ain't gonna finish with you. Everybody that was rooting for you in this whole struggle is not gonna be your homie and cool with you at the end of the day. Things change. It's higher echelons, it's higher ways of being, and you're gonna see that shit firsthand. You would think you getting to a new plateau, or you becoming like an owner, you becoming like on your shit is gonna make people respect you or be on your shit even more. What you're gonna see is that behavior is consistent. I ain't never gonna be enough for you motherfuckers. So, and I'm glad I see that now than sitting me here trying to go extra hard for a cause that really ain't got no cause for me. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all just go hard. And y'all can go hard for people, but like I said, at the end of the day, as long as you going hard for your main motive and your main objective, is cool. Because maybe what you want for other people, maybe they don't want that shit. Maybe they won't appreciate that shit. And you don't want to piss yourself off thinking, you know what I mean? You're just thinking ahead. You're just helping folks. Like, you're just doing what you like to do. But like I say, what's you passionate about might not be passionate to somebody else. Like, something that's big to you could be small to somebody else. So once again, Three of Pentacles, when it goes to including people in your shit, just keep in mind that some people are just here to play. Some people are just here for the ride. Some people are just here for the moment. Some people are temporary. Some people are long term. At the end of the day, as long as you doing what you need to do, that's all that matters. Aries feminine, you in regards to the masculine energy, we got the Seven of Swords. It's truth. This is a cat coming out the bag. This is somebody keeping 100 with you, you keeping 100 with somebody else, or you keeping 100 with your damn self. Seven of Swords is you wearing so many damn hats that you don't know. It's like you got so many work hats on that you wore the same, like you went to work with like the wrong uniform on. It's like you get to work and like, god damn, like this ain't even my work uniform here. Like, fuck, I'm working so damn much. I don't even know where the fuck I'm at right now. Like, this is spreading yourself so thin. You ain't got enough you for you no more. To where shit that you was passionate about, you ain't really passionate about no more. Cause like that passion is gone because you spend so much time. And I mean, trying to abide by other people's standards that you don't approve of. Secrets, the cat out the bag. Like, yo, I don't fuck with this shit. Yo, I don't fuck with you. Like, keep it 100. Let motherfuckers know from the gate what it is, what it ain't, what the fuck it's gonna be. So you ain't gotta waste your time, energy, and resources smiling when you don't want to smile anymore, jigging when you don't feel like jigging for shit. Like, truth gonna set you free. Like, truth is definitely gonna wrap this little scenario up, but at the same time, it might not be as beneficial as it was before. It's just the energy of like, I don't know, you get paid to be, I don't know, like an assistant for a celebrity and shit. And it's like you was a fan of the celebrity, you were enjoying the time that you had with the celebrity and shit, but it's like at the end of the day, you ain't, you know what I mean, you don't like what they got you doing. They got you basically like Mr. Bentley and shit, like the way Puff Daddy had Mr. Bentley and shit. It went from him being like an assistant to this nigga basically being like a jester for this guy. To basically like, you know, Dave Chappelle doing this little shtick on Mr. Bentley and shit to where he just becomes like, I don't know, a Sambo figure and shit. You know what I mean? Like like you want people to take you serious. You want your respect. You want your credit. It's like being a ghostwriter. And don't nobody give you credit for the shit that you're doing. It's like, you know what? I didn't wrote hit songs in this motherfucker, but y'all don't even know who the fuck I am. It's time for me to get my credit. Truth out. I wrote them records and shit. It's like the record industry might blackball you for speaking the truth. You probably can't even write for another motherfucking artist anymore. But at the end of the day, truth out. I wrote them songs. That's some shit that you motherfuckers can't even take away from me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it came at the exclusion of me not being in entertainment anymore. But it's like, you know what? Truth will set me free. At least I'm free from this motherfucking whack ass industry. You know what I'm saying? And at least with the things that you have done, because wands are actions and behavior, things you did or things you've done. Shit you finna do don't mean shit, but the things you did and the things you've done mean something. That's the truth. And truth is something you register. Truth is the light that illuminates the darkness. It could be fuck shit going on. Tell the truth. I say it all the time. It's like you stumble upon a government secret. Nigga, tell us. Fuck you mean? Like, yeah, truth out. You know what I mean? It might make you public enemy number one. You might fuck around, disappear or some shit. You know what I'm saying? God forbid. But that's the thing about truth, man. Speak that shit, man, at all fucking costs. You seen some injustice going on. Man, spill that shit. Say that shit. Fuck you mean? Get that story out. Don't be on that bullshit. Don't see the truth and then act like it ain't there. Or not acknowledge it. Because you being fucking part of the problem doing that shit. There's so much truth that need to be revealed in the world. And people who don't speak the truth are keeping a secret. Secrets is of the darkness, nigga. That's why secret societies, it ain't nothing to light about no fucking secret society, bitch. It's a secret. Shit. Unveil some shit. I mean, why is it gotta be a secret? Like, put everybody on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what light does. Light shines on everything. Only shit that's in the darkness is hidden. You know what I mean? Shit that's usually in the dark likes to stay in the dark. So it's good to have a flashlight one time and expose fucking darkness out here, because this is a dark ass world. It's blue and beautiful, and I mean, it looks real colorful and shit, but this world is dark as shit. So, true. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Stop wasting your time, energy, and resources playing or being diplomatic or not trying to hurt nobody's feelings or not trying to bust no bubbles around here. Pop them bitches, man. You know what I'm saying? Aries masculine. You in regards to yourself, you got the Seven of Pentacles. It's the re card. So at this very moment, Aries men, you need to RERE. That's rearrange, remove, relocate, renege, reevaluate, re-up, resend, reroute, rearrange, like reverse, like any RE you could think of. And you need to do about 7 of them. Rearrange some shit. Why do you reread things? So things that don't serve you anymore can like beat the fuck out your life. You understand what I'm saying? A pinnacle is a person, place, or a thing. These are people, these are places, and these are things in your life you need to rearrange. Why? So you ain't, like I say, doing the same shit. So you ain't got the same influence. So the same people ain't like, it's like more the same is not enough. You got the same group of people telling you the same shit every day. You watching the same channels every day. You reading the same books every day. You eating the same food every day. Like you're gonna embody whatever that is that you surround yourself with every day. But if you putting some new people in your life, then that's a new perspective. That's some fresh shit. You know what I mean? Like it's good to refresh shit up every now and then. It's like washing the sheets on your fucking bed, like and your covers and shit. Like you need to do that. For the motherfuckers that don't do that, that's dirt. That's filth. That's just a sign of like mini chaos and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like feng shui. Just switching shit in your house for you to feel better, or switching up a diet regimen, or like just switching shit around, just going to different places. Like I be telling women and shit, but I guess I can tell dudes this shit too. To the women, I'll be telling y'all a lot. Like switch where y'all get y'all hair done at. Switch where y'all get y'all nails done at. Switch where y'all be going to people who be around y'all all the time. So if you've been going to the same hair place and nail place for like, I don't know, 10 motherfucking years, then that energy you've been getting from this person for 10 years is still gonna be in your shit. Not saying that this is the wrong place to go or you don't want to support their business, but like I say, spirit and energy and vibes and shit, man, like that's on a whole nother level. You know what I mean? It's on a whole nother level. It's good to switch shit up so you can really get a different perspective on things. It's good to be exposed to new things so you ain't just thinking whatever you've been exposed to is it. And you need to switch things around too so you can keep motherfuckers on their toes. So people don't be expecting the same shit from you. You know what I mean? It's like telling a person no that you've been saying yes to for a long ass time and watch them chuck their lips up at you saying no. They got a motherfucking problem. Like, what? What you mean no? Nigga, no. Like, the fuck? What you thought I was gonna say? Yeah, so it's expected of what the fuck I'm doing. Like you calculate my moves and shit now. You know what I mean? It's just like switching different around. It's like being a drug dealer. You don't want to store your shit in the same shit. You don't want to be moving in the same way. You gotta switch your shit up. So the cops don't find you. So these haters and motherfuckers don't rob you and shit like that. That goes for anything. Switch up shit. That goes for anything. Switch up the colors, switch up your clothes, switch up your presence, switch up your fucking facial hair. Like switch it up. Nigga. Like you might attract people more doing shit different than the same. Because more the same is not enough. Future final roll wrapping this reading up. Aries woman, going to the future, you got the Five of Wands. This is outside conflict, and I'm here to tell you who gives a fuck about it. Outside conflict, shit that don't involve you unless you involve yourself in it. But why? Your family got shit to say. Okay, they just talking, right? They ain't really doing nothing. They ain't really add nothing in your life. They ain't really on shit. All right, fuck them. Who cares? Just keep it moving at the end of the day. This is separation. You ain't around people you usually around. You kind of taking a break from someone, someplace or something. A break you kind of didn't want to take, but a break that's needed because, like I say, by your presence being void, by you not being there, that's an action in the behavior itself. You know, by you pulling yourself from a person's life, you get to let them do whatever that they was doing without you, so they can see the difference of having you around and not having you around. I told you, sometimes y'all physical presence needs to be outside of a situation so you can really see what the situation is at hand. Final card in this message, Aries male going to the future. You got the Knight of Pentacles. This is grooming. You got good grooming, you got bad grooming, you got ugly grooming. Good grooming, that's giving and taking. You can give, but whoever taking from you better give back. Because if they ain't giving you shit and all you doing is giving, like that's bad grooming. You know what I mean? Bad grooming. That's just somebody giving and somebody taking. That's not a good grooming tactic. As a teacher, you should be able to know that a student can teach you some shit. And as a student, you should at least have a teacher that, you know, will hear you out. You know what I'm saying? That can at least take time from them being here to getting down on your level with you. That's a good teacher, a person that's humble enough to learn something new from a person that ain't even in their status and shit like that. Then you got bad one. That's just manipulation. That's a person manipulating the shit to keep shit exactly the way it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's bad. You know what I mean? So even with ugly grooming, if you taking a lot, start giving. If you giving a lot, you know what I'm saying? Start taking. Fuck you mean like this is a good grooming. This is how it's supposed to be. It ain't this. And it ain't this. And the damn show ain't controlling how this goes. You know what I'm saying? So going to the future, you're gonna see what grooming really means. And it's just the actions and behavior that you're doing with people. Because you were groomed to have the actions and behavior that you're doing with people. You know what I'm saying? That's the message I got though. I can be of good use, you know what I'm saying? Still got other elements to do. I'm gonna get them shits done today. It ain't gonna be as long as this. I'm just getting in depth on the fire ones. So when I fly by these other ones, y'all know why. All right, I'll let y'all in a minute. Also, I'm doing specials which end Monday at midnight. Just lower size deals. You got my original prices on my site, but be looking out for promos. All right, deuces.